Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over a ton of updates that just came out yesterday for LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed, including when this game is going to launch. So we have a lot to dive into. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Oh man, I did not think I was going to be making a video of this game so quickly, but a ton of stuff happened yesterday. I wanted to make sure to get it out in front of everybody because this game is coming out soon. As you can see in that first sentence, it's coming out next week. Today's the 22nd, so we've got sometime next week when this is coming out. Don't have a specific date, but next week. That's pretty awesome. As it says here, this means that a ton of players will be stepping out of the Dark Ages, assembling heroes, and defeating baddies in this LEGO strategy RPG. So it'd be really cool to get this game into everybody's hands and see what everybody thinks about it. I've been having a lot of fun with it the last few months that I've been playing it. So let's go ahead, take a look at all the updates here. What I will do is I will leave a link to the Discord. This is on the official Discord in the announcement sections. I will leave the link to this in the description below so that you can go ahead, take a look at this, and run through all the different changes. There are a lot here. I'm not going to hit on every single one of them. We're going to kind of just do an overview, and I'm going to make I'm going to give you my thoughts on a couple of them because I just put out a new video for the best end game arena team, and this could, some of these changes could impact that a little bit. All right, so we do have a launch celebration come up. We don't have the details about it, but it is going to be coming up next week when this game launches with the newest update. And all these things here are coming with the newest update. Some cool features are coming, some character filtering, which has really been sorely needed. Just being able to filter between the different types of heroes and stuff like that, right? Builders from explorers, things like that. Guild management. This is something that guild leaders have been wanting for a long time, just to be able to see member activity and manage the guild membership. Managing a guild in any type of game is difficult anyway, and it takes a lot of time. So if you have something in there that allows you to see how active your members are, and maybe you have members who quit and they just didn't leave the guild and they've been sitting there for a month, you know, so it's nice to see that activity. We got this new master shop, so this is going to be pretty cool. So once you max out a character, you got some extra tiles. What are those extra tiles going to be used for? That is what it's going to be used for, that master shop, which includes exclusive heroes, it says, and it unlocks at level 25. Right now, max level is level 50. It's going to stay that way. They did say in a recent dev Q&A that they do have mapped out on paper for at least this next year that there's going to be 2 bumps in player level. Don't know when that's going to happen or what levels those are going to be, but they did say that. Gold galore. Gold has been a gate in this game. It takes a ton of gold to level up your characters, especially once you start starring them up higher and higher. So this is really cool. They said, now, we ain't saying you're all going to be gold diggers, but they are going to increase the gold rewards, which is pretty nice. Improved AI. We got some new achievements coming, some more free bags, which is pretty cool. And you see that a lot in a lot of these types of games. You got these daily bags and stuff like that. There's some changes to the training. Training is also going to be changed to challenges rather than training, which is cool. Got some localization there. We got some new heroes coming into play. We got Hank the Castaway. Looks like this Buccaneer is an attacker. So we got Scarlet the Buccaneer, sturdy tank who protects weaker parties from heavy damage. And then we have Roram. So this minifigure was originally cast to play Roram, or the minifigure who was originally cast to play him decided to part ways and pursue his own personal projects. So that's a new character we have coming in there. It's an NPC. And we have some new sets here. So currently there's a few sets in the game. There's like 10 sets in the game, I think. Don't quote me on that. But these sets you use to enhance your team. So you build your team of 5, and then you have these set pieces that give additional bonuses to your team if you haven't played this game yet. It is pretty cool. It adds kind of a new dynamic to this game, or to a game, period. and you can skill up and star up these set pieces as well. So we have the Lego house. Looks like it's going to enhance our collectible heroes and special skills. We have the Forbidden Island, which is pretty cool. Looks like elusive thieves who are lying in wait to ambush the law. We have Trader Transport. Bat Lord's Caravan. We find that weapons have some extra bite, so we might see some increase in damage through that one. The Galaxy Explorer, that one's pretty cool. And then the Ice Glider. So don't know exactly what their abilities are because you can't see them in the game yet. We will definitely dive into that once this game goes global, though. So next week you can count on many more videos. I told the community manager he's monopolized my video schedule. All right, so HUD badges. So this is pretty cool. So wondering which major events are running, but feel that the events board is just a bit too slow, a bit too far away. So you go to the events board. It does have a few of the events in there, but it says that right here, major events, unboxed and mastered, etc., will now appear in the Piptown home screen. So don't know what that looks like, but having some access or having an idea of when events are coming up so that you can better prepare, I think is a fantastic idea. And I know that a couple games do this. I think every game like this should do something like this. Play speed's been increased, rebranding training missions to challenges. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Hard missions are going to have a little bit different look. So with those currently, they just look like any other node. So they may just fancify. How do you like that word? Fancify what that node looks like. And then there's some balancing here. So like I said, so I have 3 videos out specific to Arena as far as an early game team, a mid game team, and an end game team. Now the end game team, just to kind of clarify a little bit, the end game team is just once you get to the end game and you unlock more of those campaigns. I'm not necessarily calling it a top tier team, but it is an end game team. Once you get max level stars and abilities and things like that, and you're able to play around with the different mechanics and the different synergies and stuff like that, that team might look a little bit different. Maybe not. Maybe it will. We don't know. So I got those out, and as far as these different changes go, the only changes I really see, so Cactus Girl there, so reduced damage. You also reduce the number of damage over time stacks. So she got a little bit of a nerf there. She's one of the ones. You got Captain Valiant. I don't really use him. Captain Redbeard, don't really use him either. Chicken Suit Guy does massive damage. So now it deals damage based on the number of active costume heroes. So like Hot Dog Guy, Cactus Girl, Chicken Suit Guy, they're all costume heroes. So they got some synergy there. Let's see, Wings of Fury also has a chance to inflict Dizzy. And remove the chance for Chicken Suit Guy to gain Pep, which is increasing your speed bar. Drumstick Kick now grants Chicken Suit Guy attack up, and removed the chance to inflict Dizzy. And then, we have a new passive here, Spring Chicken. While Chicken Suit Guy has any buffs on him, his speed is increased by 20%, so that makes sense why they took away that gain Pep. So he gains 20% there, and then at the end of his turn, if Chicken Suit Guy has 3 or more buffs on him, grant a random Explorer hero speed up for 1 turn. So that's pretty cool. That's at max rank. Crook Chuck, he's one that you're going to be using really early on. Now he grants a chance to do bonus hit, remove the chance to gain defense up. This guy, I think, is really needed to be a little bit more than what he is right now. He's really your only early game tank. So while Chuck has taunt, his attack is increased by 10%, which is nice. Adjusted base heal on bonus for his crowbar cake. That's he's a self-healing tank. I like self-healing tanks. He just needs I don't know, he needs a deeper health pool in my opinion. Darwin the Pirate, we got some changes there. Dragon Master. Headley, the headsman here. This guy too, he's another early tank. And I would have liked to see more of a buff with him because he's a very squishy tank. He does have this new passive that's let's see, at max rank. Whenever Headley has taunt, his defense is increased by 25%, and then at the start of battle, Headley's max health is increased by 5% for each castle hero at max rank. I would like to see a little bit more there for him. Hiker. You know what? I can't be surprised at this. This is a bummer. But I can't be surprised at this. Hiker is the best healer in the game currently, and we'll see once all these changes take into effect. But still, early on, he's going to be your best healer. But look at this, stat changes. They're reducing everything. They're reducing his hit points, his attack, his crit chance at the higher star count. And that's true. We can't really argue with that. You can all admit that he was a little too OP. Hot Dog Man, there he is. He's got some the synergies with the costume as well. Jester Go-Go, so he had some stat changes. He's one that I do have in my endgame arena team. His hit points are reduced. I don't know how I feel about that. I felt he was fine the way that he was. We'll see. It doesn't show a percentage of what that reduction is, so we'll see what changes there are once we get him into arena and or in any battle really, and see what kind of impact this made. He's still a really good tune. I think he'll be fine. We'll see what happens there. Kai is a Ninjago. Pirate Cook Bart. He's needed to be a little buffed up a little bit more. Nice to see some higher HP there. They did reduce his crit chance. Pirate Princess Argenta. I mean. So let's see. Spaceman Reed. He's pretty cool as well. Street Sweeper. So there's some changes there. Future's not in worldwide launch though. So let's face it, balancing changes can be a bummer, even if they're meant to keep up in the game. So basically, what this is they're always going to be taking a look at the tunes, the characters, the minifigures, whatever you want to call them, the minifigures, and balancing them continuously. They did say right here, with that said, please note that we have our targets on Lloyd. So Lloyd is an Ninjago, and there was some surprise that he didn't get nerfed a little bit, but he's pretty good. He's one of the best. I do have him in my end game arena team as well. He's been getting out of hand right there, and then it's time for him to share the spotlight with other heroes. These changes will be part of a Ninjago rework plan for a future update. Not this current one, but it's coming up. So if you have Lloyd, enjoy him while you can. Don't know what he's going to look like after the rework, but we will see. And then we got some mission adjustments here, where they're adding tiles and removing stuff and things like that. So one thing that I did notice here, where did they say? They removed Zane. Removed Zane tiles from mission 2-6. Zane is a really good tune as minifigure as well, and I believe I have him in my mid game video for arena. Works really well. Paired up with Chicken Suit Guy and a couple other people. But that is it. Those are look at all those. There's just a ton of updates there. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can come in here and just take a look at all this stuff. Very cool that we are going to see this game globally launch next week. Again, it'll be nice to just get an influx of new people into the game, and yeah, so that'll be fun. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you today. Just a quick video to go over the newest update, let you know when it's coming out, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you've been playing this in soft launch. Let me know what you think of the changes, and if you haven't, let me know what you think of this game, and are you excited for it coming out next week? All right, everybody, thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.